Yes, what do you want?
The name's Roy. Roy Temperance. I have a meeting with General Honor Grant. I was told to come here.
Yes, you can enter.
Hi. You're expecting me, I think.
I am. Good to meet you.
Really? Mind telling me what you want from me?
I have heard you are being hunted as a renegade. Rest assured, I have no intention of giving you up to the Source. To be perfectly frank, I'll admit I'm not very fond of them. And they feel the same way about me. But I'm high enough up the ranks that they can't do much against me, or those who work for me.
Ah, I think I'm starting to see what you're getting at.
All right, listen. I'm trying to understand how they got so powerful. I am worried. So I decided to put together a group of people to find out. You already know Devotion. She's my eyes and sometimes my hand. I'd like you to join her in the group, but I'm sure you have questions.
I have one. You say you never liked technomancers, yet you ask Roy for help.
I know how to tell the difference between the technomancers from the Source and a renegade, girl. And even if you obviously have the same skills and are a bit disturbed, you'll understand that I'm not worried about you betraying me. Neither of you will find the Source and reveal the existence of my little group. And both your skills and knowledge of the enemy will be useful to me. More questions?
You're in the government, you work with the Technomancers, and you're best friends with dear Dowser Wisdom. Why in hell would I join a group under the thumb of corrupt and murdering people, huh?
General, let me make him eat his words.
No, Devotion. It's a good question. I put up with the Technomancers and their madness more than I work with them. As for the murders, I suppose you're referring to the disappearances in the militia. That is their work, not mine. Even if I can't understand the reasons for it. And as for the corruption, I think you're mistaken. I'm no saint, but I can say that today I am the only defense left against the Technomancer's coup. You're being hunted, tracked by the Technomancers, as you know. If you have my protection, they'll have to leave you alone.
I know you're a friend of Wisdom. This group kind of looks like treason to me.
You are mistaken. It is, on the contrary, my duty to protect my friend and Dowser from what threatens him. In this case, the Technomancers. I don't know how they've managed to convince him to give them so much power. Just like me, he knows that you are unstable. That's why they didn't have that much power before. But they are gaining strength, and I have to protect Aurora and Wisdom from their schemes.
And Devotion? You make her sound like your crony. Who are you exactly anyway, miss?
The General told you, I am his eyes and hands when there must be killing. He took me in before the war. I was only a child. Since then, I have been showing him my gratitude.
You can trust her as much as me. As long as you don't betray me, of course.
Why not help the Resistance if you want to go against the Technomancers? After all, they have pretty much the same goal.
Not really. I know they hate the Technomancers as much as I do. But they are idealists, and they want to change society. Power to the people. Allow me to tell you that that is as credible and inoffensive as what we are faced with from your former colleagues. Chaos. And in a few months, an invasion by the neighboring guilds. I did not win the war against Abundant to see my guild devoured so soon after my victory. Those people may have good intentions, but they're dangerous.
I'm sure you understand it's not the kind of decision you make just like that. I need time to think.
I understand. And I have to admit that I find that reassuring in a way. You deserve your name more than it would appear. Temperance. I'll get back to you in a while.
Thanks. I'm going in that case.
Goodbye, Roy. But don't forget, if you have even the slightest feeling for Aurora, I am its last defender.
So, back in business?
And how? Thanks to you. If I can do anything for you, just let me know.
Well, now that you mention it, I found this coin, and I figured someone like you might be able to tell me a bit more about it.
Well, you got that right. I made it. Where'd you find it?
You make a lot of them?
No, only on order. Time to time, I get an order by mail and I deliver the package to an address they gave me.
What's the address?
Well, it's in the suburbs, but hang on. I'll look in my register and write down the exact place. But you know, there's no real point going out of your way for that. At worst, the guy'll order more coins off of me.
That's kind of what I don't want to see happen. Thanks for the address. Later.
What? Who are you? Why do you follow me? And what do you want of me?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyone ever told you ask too many questions?
Well, I'm the one asking questions here. I asked them first, see? And you don't want to piss me off. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Fine, the name's Roy. I think you might be the guy who murdered all these girls, and I want answers from you. All good?
What? That's bullshit. Complete bullshit. Now get out of my sight, asshole.
Look, I know you're the only one who buys EBL around here, and strangely enough, all the victims were stuffed with that shit.
So what? Yeah, I buy BL. For me. I need it to keep calm, see? It's like medicine, all right? You don't want to see me when I get angry.
All this EBL for just one guy? That's funny, he never died of an overdose. Didn't take so much to get these girls unconscious. Guess I'll just, like, torture the shit out of you.
No, fuck, calm down, man. Just calm down, okay? Listen, all right, I do buy a lot of this shit, but it's just, I mean, I just sell it back for fuck's sake. There's a bunch of well-off people in Tierville who just don't dare to show up in the shanty, so I do it for them and act as the village idiot so the dealer there don't get too suspicious. So, you see, I'm clean. I mean, okay, I'm not, but I'm no murderer, all right? Leave me be now.
Right. I'm leaving for now, but I'll keep an eye on you.
Hi, you want something?
I wanted to know if you've ever seen the girl in this picture.
Let me see. No, but I wish I had. I would have gladly whispered a few sweet nothings in her lovely ear.
Uh-huh. Too bad. I'm sure you know more than you're saying.
I'm not sure I understand.
Pretty simple. This woman was murdered, just like several others before her. And you're my primary suspect.
That's ridiculous. I don't even know her. Why would I do any harm to her? And anyway, who the hell do you think you are accusing me like that? Some army officer? A bloody technomancer, maybe? Get lost.
Look, I know you're the only one buying EBL around here, and strangely enough, all the victims were stuffed with that shit.
What? I don't even know what that stuff is.
Also, witnesses saw you walking around with that woman in the streets of Tyrville.
Bullshit. I don't know this drug. I don't know this woman, and you have no witness at all. Actually, you have absolutely nothing, or you would have told the authorities already. Unless you have something to hide. Leave me alone.
I'm not gonna spend hours explaining it. I'll just do a good deed and take care of you, the hard way.
Yeah, right. And I'm just gonna let you, huh? Come on, shit stirrer. You'll regret talking out of your ass once I've stuffed all the words back in.
Now that was fun. Just in case, I'll let you live. Just don't make me regret it, or you'll be regretting it even more.
Surprise. Attack!
Tenacity.
I gotta admit, I wouldn't come to say hi if I wasn't getting paid wrong. A nice electric guy came to ask me to kill you. And you know me, I'm real obliging when I get paid.
If you think I'm just gonna let you take me out...
I was kinda hoping you'd give yourself up after me. Cause you see, poor Charity is locked up in there.
You can go fuck yourself. I know how you work. You kill her too, whatever happens.
I'm hurt, boy. Really, I'm hurt. I thought we were friends. You're even better than I remembered. I must be starting to get rusty. I'm too old for this business.
You've known me for ages. Why'd you accept this job?
You know me too. I'm not the kind to do something for sentimental reasons. I was always a bastard. Just ask Charity. I must have had an unhappy childhood. But I'm always practical, and I don't feel like dying just yet. I broke that contract, and even if you decided not to kill me, I would still be in shit.
You got yourself in it on your own.
It's true. Listen, I think the only way I can get out of this is by working for you. What do you say? You know I'm good.
You really think that after what you just did, I'm gonna hire you? Without mentioning how you're a turncoat?
Keep dreaming. But you know I won't have a choice anyway. I'll have to stick to you like glue and take part in the fight. Now it's up to you, of course.
He's pretty disgusting and doesn't seem very honest, but I like the way he speaks. He says funny things.
Listen to the chick. She walks around half naked and it's like there's a meltdown going on between her ears. You already got a nutcase with you. Why not a bastard?
All right, but I don't really know why I'm doing this. Maybe because I don't want to become a bastard like you. But I swear, if you betray me, you're a dead man.
You're really a great guy, Roy. Gotta say. Let me get my shit together and I'm all yours.
And I knew that scumbag when I was a kid. He always was a snake. Anyway, thanks. Thanks a lot.
I wasn't about to lose my best source of information.
Don't be so cynical. You're a good man, Roy. I got nothing on me right now, but drop by my place. I'll give you something.
Yeah, all right. I'll drop by.
Roy, can I do something for you?
I was wondering... I want to tell you something else. No, let's go. It's nothing.
You ever get the impression that you're kind of sickeningly nice?
What do you mean?
All those guys you leave on the ground behind you, you know they get back up. Can you imagine the number of pissed off people who only want to get back at you?
I don't see the point in killing when you don't have to. You're living proof.
I guess I should shut up, right? And all that serum lost. Heroes.
Come on, follow me. I need your help.
No way, I'm with you. Yeah?
I wanted to know... You know Shadow Lair by heart, right?
I was born there, but I didn't always live there. Bounty hunters tend to get around a bit. But I've been back for a while. So, yeah, I guess I know the place better than you. It's a big pile of shit with gutless wonders living in it and run by head cases. A charming little spot, my favorite. If you want, just ask me when we're in the neighborhood. I'll tell you what you want to know.
Why not? I may find out some stuff from you, and at least you'll make me laugh. I wanted to know... How'd you become a bounty hunter?
It's a long story, but basically I didn't have much choice. I was living in Shadow Lair at the time, had some problems, had to get out. I started working for a guy, a real bastard, to be honest. But he respected me and vice versa. One day he got shot and they tried to make me take the fall. I didn't have a choice. I had to go find the guys. That's how I started.
I wanted to know... Can you tell me more about this neighborhood?
You know this place. I don't really know what to say. There's Charity's bar, and that's where you're sleeping. This is the poor part of town. Got lots of mutants, but there's worse. Just go to the slums. But I gotta admit, it's got character, and you can lose a tail easy here.
What do you know about the guy who hired you?
Another guy with a ridiculous name. Generosity, I think. Yeah, right. He looks as generous as a good kick in the ass. And he comes across all lit up, too, like a war windmill. They said he's pretty high up in the source. Probably didn't make the decision on his own, like always with these inbreeds. You can bet the whole guild wants your head. And the bounty was high. Real sad.
What do you regret? The bounty? Or the fact that my head's still on my shoulders?
The bounty? Nice amount of cash, you know. They must have kept it somewhere for when I showed back up. If we could get our hands on it...
I don't see how you expect to stumble across it, unless you want to go straight to the source.
No thanks. I saw enough guys with batteries shoved up their ass for a lifetime, I think.
What do you think about the Resistance?
Dreamers completely disconnected from the real world. People who are doing everything to change the world but don't understand they might just destroy it. Figure they're dangerous in their way. Bunch of freaks who think they know the real truth. Fucking extremists that gotta be real bitter because they weren't born with power.
What do you think of Honor Grant?
Our national hero? Want my opinion? I can't say I really know him, but the idea that if he could have taken over at the top from his buddy, he'd have done it. That guy can pretend he's as straight as an arrow, the paragon of virtue and all that shit. But he's just like everyone else. He just wants power.
There's something else I want to ask you. Nothing. Let's go. Cornered the killer. I doubt he'll do it again. The streets are safe now.
Thank you, Roy. You're a sweetheart. If you want a little fun, you know. In the meantime, take this. My way of saying thanks for taking care of us.
Later.
Roy, looks like you're back in the neighborhood.
Always a pleasure.
Of course. What do you want?
You said to drop by. You'd give me something.
True. Even if I wonder if I did the right thing. Seeing you hang out with that scum, when I think about you kidnapping me...
I know Roy likes you. I just used the cards in my hand best I could. Nothing personal.
That's your problem. It's never anything personal. Anyway, here, Roy, take this. I hope it'll be useful. Listen, while we're on the subject, the kid, Innocence, came by while I was out. He told the bouncer the Resistance is getting a major strike ready on a train. He'll want you with him. It's a Technomancer convoy, if I understood, right? You should maybe find out some more. It could be dangerous. Roy, looks like you're back in the neighborhood.
Always a pleasure.
Of course. What do you want?
I dealt with your not-so-organized criminals.
Oh, Roy Sugar, you're such a sweetheart. They were organized enough to scare me. You can believe that. And you know, I don't scare easy. Here's for you. I owe you so much, it's the least I can do.
We had some company, but everything went fine. Your serum is safe.
Honesty told me everything. He's not easily impressed, you know. But it sure sounds like you gave those bandits a piece of hell. I think they will think twice before they try to attack us again. Thank you, Roy. I just knew I could count on you. Here, you sure as hell deserve a reward after all you did for me. I don't have anything more to propose you at the moment, honey. You already helped me a lot. I don't have anything more to propose you at the moment, honey. You already helped me a lot.
Roy the Bruiser. We'd do it again anytime, man.
How long have you been leading that kind of expedition?
3 years, but I've been working with Charity for 7 years now.
And you never felt like running off with the takings? Honesty?
The old joke about virtue names, huh? Just so you know, there actually are virtuous people among Aurora.
Of course, but you could have had other virtues than the ones you're named after, like pragmatism, unpredictability, or...
These aren't virtues.
Well, I don't agree. Still, it sure is refreshing to travel with someone like you.
Right, if you want my opinion, well, I don't guess you give a shit. But that kid you're hanging with, I don't know about him. Figure he'll be trouble. What kind of stupid idea is that? Joining the Resistance? That bunch of inbred idiots are so hooked on utopia they probably shit roses.
He wants to know what happened to his parents, or to get revenge, I guess. I also think he really believes they can change things.
At his age, you can understand it. Even if you should have taught him better. You're gonna get him in deep shit, you know? Pretty good chance of him dying.
I know. Hey.
Hi, what can I get you?
I wanted to ask you.
Yes?
I heard the Resistance is planning to attack a Technomancer convoy. You know if the kid who was with me the other day is with them?
You know, I don't actually follow their every move with bated breath. But it seems to me he actually was with them, yeah. They said something about freeing prisoners.
The kid must have thought his parents might be in there. But it reeks of a suicide operation.
Wasn't supposed to overhear their discussion. But I know where the attack took place. I can take you there. I owe you.
All right, I'm with you.
Got one.
Roy! Hey! Innocents! Innocents! Innocents!